In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 22, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. New York Yankees versus Tampa Bay Rays. The New York Yankees have been playing at a historic level up to this point in the regular season. They will be sending southpaw Jordan Montgomery to the bump and is coming off a win over the Toronto Blue Jays, where he went 6 innings and allowed 2 runs on 3 hits with a walk and 5 strikeouts. The Tampa Bay Rays are trying to stay in the playoff picture throughout the first few months of the season. Rookie right-hander Shane Baz will get the ball as he is coming off a no decision against the Baltimore Orioles, as he went 6 shutout innings after giving up 2 hits with a hit by pitch and 7 strikeouts. After the Yankees were listed at the same price in the series opener, it's rather surprising to see them listed so reasonably once again. That game back on Monday was against Rays ace Shane McClanahan, and now New York will be taking on Shane Baz. That is quite the drop-off from the Cy Young hopeful, especially for arguably the best lineup in the league. Not only is there a talent difference, but Baz is also clearly not in midseason form. This will be just his 3rd start of the season, and he did not look good to begin his 2022 campaign. He opened it up by allowing 5 runs in just 2.1 innings to the Twins. Now taking on the first team to 50 wins, he certainly has his work cut out for them. The Yankees have proven to not only be the best lineup in the league, but they are also doing it with different guys every night. Aaron Judge is leading the league in home runs, and Anthony Rizzo and Gleyber Torres have been crushing the ball as well. They have been consistent across the board, with 6 hitters now with double-digit extra base hits. There is even a far lesser-known hitter named Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, who is second on the team in hits behind only Judge. The Yankees aren't one-dimensional either. They also have the best pitching staff in the league. Jordan Montgomery will be leading that charge on Wednesday, and he hasn't allowed more than 2 runs in any of his last 5 starts. He has pitched at 6 innings in each of those starts, as if it's even necessary. New York also boasts the 2nd-best bullpen in the league. Montgomery hasn't faced the Rays yet this season, but he should be just fine after taking down the Blue Jays last time out. The ability to have a complete lineup is going to be the difference, as the Rays are dealing with shortstop Wander Franco, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, right fielder Manuel Margot, and catcher Mike Zunino all out of the lineup due to varying injuries, while the Yankees are dealing with basically a complete and healthy roster. So the New York Yankees money line is our full game side pick. The Yankees have had 12 straight games of scoring 2+ runs, so that means runs should be scored here. Shane Baz has not pitched a lot in the majors throughout his career, while the Rays have seen a lot of Jordan Montgomery and knows how to hit him throughout last season. The over is 3-1 in the last Yankees road games versus righty starters, as well as hitting in 4 of the last 5 Rays Wednesday games. Even the series opener nearly reached this number, and that was a game started by the American League's top 2 Cy Young candidates. With the Yankees now facing Baz, there is no reason they cannot get to 7 runs themselves. He has already allowed 5 runs in just over 2 innings recently, and New York is the best lineup in the league. The Bronx Bombers may not be in hitter-friendly Yankee Stadium, but their hitters don't seem to mind where they play. Judge and company just scored 9 and 12 runs in 2 of the 3 games against Toronto in their previous series. Tampa Bay gets a lot of respect for also having a solid bullpen, but after dealing with this Yankees lineup for a few days, it will not be nearly as fresh. The Yankees have lived up to the nickname by scoring more than this entire game total 7 times just this month. As long as Randy Arozarena and the Rays can cross the plate a couple of times like they have already proven they can, this game should end with at least 8 runs. This number feels way too low for a game involving the New York Yankees. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. San Francisco Giants versus Atlanta Braves. The Atlanta Braves will host the San Francisco Giants on Wednesday in the 3rd contest of a 4-game series. The Braves won 2-1 on Sunday, and the Giants won 12-10 on Monday. This series opened with a closely priced game, and the same is the case for Wednesday's matchup. Monday provided that anticipated competitive game with a walk-off win for the Braves. These teams should deliver with another nail-biter, as they are similar in just about every key metric of the game. However, at this point in the series, it should come down to one area in which Atlanta has the notable advantage. The Braves bullpen has been far better this season, specifically over the last month. They will be backing up Charlie Morton, who is entering this game coming off of his best start of 2022. He just shut down the Cubs in 7 scoreless innings, allowing only 3 hits and striking out 9 batters. He has now struck out at least 8 batters in each of his last 3 starts, including 12 against a solid Rockies lineup. That should prove to be an important metric facing a Giants team nearing the top 10 in terms of strikeouts. The Braves have also worked their way to quite the advantage in that department as well. Their lineup has catapulted to the second best OPS in the league after their 14-game winning streak to begin the month of June. Matt Olson and Austin Riley have always been known for being great hitters, but recently Travis d'Arnaud has been leading the way. Along with actual leadoff man Ronald Acuna Jr., Atlanta boasts one of the most complete lineups in the league. Giants starter Carlos Rodon is what has this game priced so evenly. Atlanta were riding a 14-game streak before Friday's loss and are the hottest team in baseball. Atlanta sends Charlie Morton to the bump tonight, and he's coming off of his best outing of the season. Furthermore, the veteran right-hander has faced this Giants lineup in 59 at-bats and limited them to just 14 hits. That includes 0-2 from both Jock Pederson and Mike Yastrzemski. Additionally, the Braves have been a top team against left-handed pitching. Atlanta boasts the second-ranked OPS and their 5th in team batting average. Given that the Braves are also the second-best lineup against lefties, there should be no concern against a pitcher who gave up 8 runs the last time he faced a lineup who hit lefties well in the Cardinals. All things considered, I like the Champs to take care of business tonight at home against the Giants. The Braves have been playing incredibly well lately. The Giants are averaging 4.7 runs per game on the road this season and will be facing Charlie Morton, who has seen 9 of his last 10 starts go over the total. The Braves are averaging 4.8 runs per game at home this season and have seen 20 of their last 30 games against southpaw starters go over. It seems justified with how the Braves lineup has come alive this last month. That aforementioned game with Rodon against the Cardinals ended with 21 total runs after he allowed 8 in just 3.2 innings. Although a different team, that was a matchup that was also against a team that hit well against lefties. Even if he performs better than that outing, the Giants' bullpen has let them down frequently this season. However, that's not to only pick on San Francisco's side of things. 4 of Morton's last 5 starts have ended with at least 12 runs. While he has been striking out batters, he has still allowed 4 runs in each of those starts. With the Braves' ability to produce enough support for him, and with 13 miles per hour wind blowing out to left center field in the forecast and both teams in the top 10 in home runs and scoring this season, this one winds up being a high-scoring affair. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Guardians versus Minnesota Twins. The Cleveland Guardians will continue this American League Central Series against the Minnesota Twins, as this is the middle game of a 3-game series inside of Target Field. Young righty Tristan McKenzie is coming off a victory over the Colorado Rockies as he went 6 innings and allowed a run on 7 hits with a walk and 6 strikeouts. Right-hander Sonny Gray will get the ball for the Twins and is coming off a no decision against the Seattle Mariners as he went 5 shutout innings and allowed 3 hits with no walks and 3 strikeouts. The starters are going to be a huge factor into this game, and this makes sense here. Tristan McKenzie is 3-5 with a 3.02 road ERA in 9 games, while Sonny Gray is 3-1 with a 1.85 ERA in his previous 7 starts this season overall. The power stroke has been a major difference as Minnesota is tied for 11th in the majors with the Los Angeles Dodgers for 78 homers, while Cleveland is 28th in the sport with 50 home runs so far. The Twins are 13-5 in their last 18 games played in Minnesota. The Guardians just don't have the offensive firepower to hang with the Twins. Minnesota is going to get to McKenzie eventually, and Cleveland will be forced to turn to their bullpen. So the Minnesota Twins money line is our full game side pick. These bullpens have both been doing extremely well this year, as the Guardians are second in the majors with a 2.86 reliever ERA so far, while the Twins are 15th in baseball with a 3.86 bullpen ERA. Both offenses have been decent, but nothing spectacular as of late, as Cleveland is averaging 4.69 runs per game in their previous 13 games, while Minnesota is scoring 4.57 runs per game in their last 14 games. Tristan McKenzie's below .500 record and sub-3 ERA tells me that run support's been an issue for him and Cleveland when he starts, and Sonny Gray looked good in his debut. On the other hand, I really like McKenzie and believe that this is shaping up to be a bona fide pitcher's duel. Plus, the under has hit in 7 of the previous 10 games against one another. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.